before, it just won't connect and connect and connect and then froze. And the Hicksville hasn't been up. Okay, we are on. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Then let Brian get it locked in,
Yep.
get the sound plugged in.
Yep.
And get started.
Hicksville's still not up, so it's no problem.
Okay, we're all good?
Okay, we are good.
Brian is plugging things in, so do not talk yet.
This morning, we're kicking off the tournament wrestling.
Spot number 4.
And the reason he is doing that is he's really intrigued by Fairview's
Jason Wormer.
106 wrestler. Jason Wormer is 0-0 record and a freshman.
And he's just about got that pin now. Up. Short on time. 4 back points awarded. Right now, Wormer leads 18-13.
Which is a 15 points.
No, it's 5 points. 18-13.
Yep, you are right.
We're headed into the third period there. 2-minute periods. Those of you who are joining us for wrestling may not be super familiar. I am Kate Murphy. My mother, Amy Murphy, is our other commentator today. Our wrestling has 3 periods. Each one is 2 minutes long.
And we're really interested in this Fairview wrestler. We're wondering if he moved in from the area, because it's unusual for a freshman to be 0-0 and as a record and this strong.
Yes. We are at the 106 weight class. There are fewer wrestlers in general in this class, although that is changing now that we have more girls wrestling.
Which is one of the things we're noticing on the back of several Edgerton wrestlers' sweatshirts. It's saying Grow Women's Wrestling. It looks like we have a lot of strong programs in the area that are promoting women's wrestling and wanting the OHSAA to recognize.
Yep.
Oh,
maybe
we're trying. Paulding's trying. Edgerton's trying to break down. Paulding's trying to break down. And Fairview has almost got an escape. He's working really hard.
As we are catching up our brackets. Oh, out of bounds. So we are resetting.
And we're going to stay with this match. Fairview takes it down. Paulding's on top. And we have 31 seconds left here in the period.
And of course, we do need to say thank you to all of the Fairview families that are in our viewing area here with HIX-TV. Now that Sherwood Mutual Telephone carries us, we do have Fairview and Sherwood viewers too. We are happy to cover Fairview wrestling. We will also do our best to make sure Hicksville and Antwerp wrestlers are covered today.
Okay. He's almost. He's
got it. Oh, I don't think so. Not before the clock's out. But he's going to get some back points.
No, he's going to do it though, I think.
Yep, there's those three back points. 23-15. Fairview's Wormer gets his first win of the season.
And that is something you don't forget. Okay, now we'll see what our next bouts are, which direction we're going to go.
Let's see.
We've got Hicksville coming up. Nope, we've got Fairview, Tinora, and Ayersville, Tinora. So let's stick with Fairview.
All right, we've got Fairview at 120. Yep.
120, Fairview's Taylor Judd and Tenora's Josh Bishop.
Bishop going for the knee right away. Tinora has this sort of green, white, and blue American flag situation happening.
Yep, Tenora's
club singlets, I would guess.
And I wonder if Fairview has a second team, or because this is another Fairview wrestler with a record of 0-0.
Well, it says that we have an Athen Davenport from Fairview as well with a record 5-3. So perhaps Fairview's just trying to get as many wrestlers as they can on.
I think you may be
And
right.
Fairview, we know, is growing their girls program, so they might be working on growing a girls team as well as a boys team.
That would make a lot of sense on why we've got a second wrestler in there. But right now, Bishop is definitely dominating.
No, Judd is doing. Our cameraman is informing us that this is as uncomfortable as it looks.
He remembers those days.
But wrestling is not necessarily a comfortable thing generally. Looks like Bishop's just about got that pin now. He's got one shoulder. He's working on the second. And there it is. Pin time of 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Okay, we're going to go.
Wearing the green ankle bracelet. And Wayne Trace's B. Knowles will be red.
Bottom trying to get out. Wayne Trace over Hicksville.
Working on that breakdown now.
Come on, Heward, you got to get up and move, up and move, up and out.
Ref is very kindly not calling stalling.
Yep, but he is giving them that, come on, guys.
Yep, keep it moving, friends. We don't give ride time yet in high school athletics, but I believe this is why college does ride time, yes?
Yeah, but even in high school, they do give stalling at some point. So he's kindly letting them know you gotta keep moving.
That was something. Okay. Two back points awarded. Unsafe hold, one more point awarded. Hicksville's being told you can't clasp your hands like that. So we are returning to that centered position. We are not neutral.
And again, safety's that first priority.
Yep. Nope, sports can be uncomfortable, want them to be unsafe. Our first goal is always to protect the health and safety of wrestlers, especially when it comes to the health and safety of their heads. We only get so many brain cells. We want to take care of every single one of them. Concussions are bad.
And speaking of that, we are very proud and very grateful to Ayersville for making sure we have a full EMT contingent here today.
Yes, absolutely. First thing we noticed when we walked in.
We appreciate that. We've been to a lot of matches where they do not have that backup, and just in case, you always want that backup.
Wayne Trace's Knowles goes for the knee, gets us back onto the mat.
Okay, we have 6-0 Wayne Trace over Hicksville. Halfway through the second period. Wayne Trace still in control, although he's really high yet.
Yep,
He
he's going to
is
slide off.
really
There it goes.
high.
Yep, slide off. Depending on the timing of the matches, we will bring you no matter what the outcome of at 132, Hicksville's Kreitz and
That's one
Fairview's
escape.
Worthketter.
One escape. So we are neutral. Wayne Trace Hicksville neutral, 6-1. And Wayne Trace gets the takedown. Takedown 3. We are 9-1 Wayne Trace, 9-1 Wayne Trace. Okay, pop your head, pop your head, pop your head. Reversal 2, Hicksville's Heward, reversal 2. And he's working on back points, And the pin time is 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
Well, that's what happens. You look down to thank our sponsors, and Hicksville gets a pin, so very exciting. And a brief, headed to mat 2. But we will take a brief moment to thank our sponsors, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships available at jimschmidtauto.com, the Hicksville Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy. And now we are headed to mat 2 at 132 pounds, Hicksville's Kreitz and Fairview's Worth-Ketter.
Kreitz is a junior, record of 10-4. Dominic Worth-Ketter from Fairview is a freshman with a 0-0 record.
A lot of those at Fairview. They really must have a pretty good club, pretty big club this year.
So we are Kreitz up 7-4. Hicksville's Kreitz up 7-4, and that's the end of the first period. And we have a very enthusiastic Fairview coach who can see the potential in his wrestler and is just trying to get him pumped up a little bit more going into the second period.
And a very nice referee who is saying, that's good, stay in your triangle. There was some very aggressive whistling there for a second.
So we're starting neutral at the beginning of the second period, both neutral.
Fairview shoots first.
Hicksville pops his head out. Hicksville gets almost.
There's the reversal. Heck yeah.
Nope.
Are we?
Fairview got the takedown. Takedown 3. Fairview.
Okay.
So
And the referee had some feelings about that, some thoughts. Oh, we lost our headwear. That would do it.
just headgear. So we are now tied 7-7 at the beginning of the second period. Tied 7-7, Fairview Hicksville.
Yep, should be Fairview up, Hicksville down. We'll see. Referee wants to make sure that headgear stays on, because it may or may not have just broken.
Okay. 1:41 into the second period. Hicksville's Kreitz down.
Yep, Carson Kreitz is an
Waiting for him
11th
to get
grader with
set.
Hicksville, record of 10-4.
And he is working hard to get up and out right from the beginning. He is working it.
Yep,
Fairview's very enthusiastic.
working on that breakdown. Kreitz just about got that revert. Oh, what was?
Near the head. Near the head. Yep.
Okay.
Potentially
Unsafe.
Potentially unsafe.
Okay.
Not illegal, just not safe.
No, Hicksville's wrestler looking a little confused. So is Hicksville's coach, actually.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, but it was near the head, so
Yep.
that's just being cautious. So again, we are 9-7 Hicksville over Fairview with 9-7.
What you cannot see, viewers at home, is our cameraman looking at us like this is a very unique thing. When you have 3 generations of wrestling,
Okay,
viewers
Fairview
here, you
working
get some
hard.
interesting
Fairview
thoughts.
working hard on that reversal. He's got the reversal, working on
Yeah.
back points. Working
Got
on back
one shoulder,
points.
working on that second
Too
one.
high,
Hicksville.
too high.
Yup,
Hicksville needs to settle back in.
yup. Get those hips up, get those
Yep.
shoulders down.
And that should be the escape. And
And-
Hicksville gets the takedown, although the ref hasn't,
We'll see if we'll call it a
hasn't given us
reversal.
any of those things.
He's
Really-
counting points now.
Yep, we're all on back points, but no, that looked definitely
We're also
like
very
an escape
out.
for.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Hicksville in time, 35 seconds
Of the
left
second
in the second period.
That is 3 minutes and 25 seconds pin time.
So that's Hicksville's Kreitz over Worth-Ketter from Fairview.
Yep, 3 minutes, 25 seconds for pin time. We are staying on mat 2. We now have Hicksville's at 138. Jake.
So Dasher is Dasher is seated first at 28-7.
Both of them received a bye, so they're actually in their second round already.
And Campbell of Hicksville is 7-15. He is a freshman.
Dasher on the breakdown. There's his takedown points, 3 for takedown.
And no, we did not see Campbell wrestle him. We saw Xavier Miller from
Yes.
Hicksville wrestle him when they were over at Hicksville.
Looks like this GMC, we're putting a lot of emphasis on making sure as many wrestlers can wrestle as possible.
That's what we're looking at is our brackets. We have weight classes where we have 2 and 3 wrestlers from the same school who are filling out the brackets, which is an unusual
But
for
if
us.
you've got wrestlers who want to wrestle, I think that's a good idea.
Yep. That fills out the weight classes and give you full brackets.
Takedown 3 for Paulding. Dasher up 6-1.
Hicksville goes neutral. That's the escape, 6-2. Paulding over Hicksville, 6-2.
Dasher doing the head thing again. He did that at our dual meet too.
And there's the takedown,
Takedown.
3. Dasher Paulding is pretty dominant right now. 9-2 Paulding. And he is breaking Hicksville down, trying to find his spot. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yep. He's got
He's
one
working
shoulder.
at
He's
it.
working on that second.
He's where you up.
Just about got. There it is.
Nope, he's got to look up. He's got to look up. And I don't know if he's going to make it in time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nope,
Nope,
1.
and there's
That's
the
the end of the
reversal.
period.
4 back points awarded and a reversal for Hicksville.
So we are at 13-4, starting the second period.
Dasher leads by 9. A 15 or more point gap is a technical fall. And that also ends the match the same way a pin would. Just for those of you who are joining us who are maybe not as familiar with wrestling rules as we are.
Beginning of the second period, both are neutral. Both looking for their shot, looking to shoot. Dasher decides this is his time.
He's on the breakdown again.
Still neutral. They both still tied up.
His hips are a little high.
There is the takedown 3 for Paulding.
He's got one shoulder.
2 back points.
Points awarded.
18-4. We are 1 point out at this point. Heading minute 15 into the second period. Paulding's Dasher up 18-4 over Hicksville. For Hicksville's Campbell. And there is one escape. We are 18-5. 18-5, and we are neutral. And Hicksville's also starting out on the next mat, so we'll keep
We'll
an
go
eye out
straight
on
over.
both.
Paulding's Dasher looking for the takedown.
We are 36 seconds.
And there it is. He got the takedown. That is a 16-point lead. That is a technical fall for Paulding's Dasher.
And we're going to switch over to the other mat.
Hicksville's
Miller.
Campbell will continue in the consolation bracket. We are headed to 138 with Hicksville's Xavier Miller and Tenora's Rittenhouse.
Okay, Miller is a sophomore from Hicksville, 3-3 record, up against Nolan Rittenhouse, second seed in the tournament. Nolan is also a sophomore, 24-10 record. Tinora up 3-0. Tinora up 3-0 at the beginning of the first period and in control. Hicksville working hard to try to get out, get moving. Tinora trying to find that spot. Tinora trying very hard to break down Miller from Hicksville. We've got back points, 2 back points. Hicksville trying to get out. Tinora still in control. We are 30 seconds left in the first period.
Just about there. He's got one shoulder. He's working on the second. Hicksville working hard to keep moving.
Yep, Tenora's up 5-0 with 15 seconds left in the period. And he's close. The ref is really...
Chest just a little high if he settles in.
And there it is.
9 seconds left in the first, pin time of 1 minute and 51 seconds.
So it's Rittenhouse over Miller. Rittenhouse moves on. Miller drops down to
the consolation bracket.
And we'll keep following. Okay, we are on blood time on mat.
But we are going to stay on mat 1. We've got another Hicksville wrestler up, maybe? Yep. Hicksville's B Metz at 144 and Tinora's Hampton. Brendan Metz and Grady Hampton.
Let's see, Brendan from Hicksville is a senior, 11 and 15. Grady Hampton from Tinora is a freshman, 9 and 8.
Okay.
Body frames are very, very similar. They're mixed.
Pair of long 144s.
Tall and lithe. Tall and lithe. Very, very similar.
Brian is interested in this match.
Tall and lithe with long legs and long reaches. So we're at 144.
They're fast.
Brendan Metz from Hicksville and Grady Hampton from Tinora. Both are trying to get that first takedown.
Looks like Tinora's going to get it.
Tinora takedown 3 and going right in to try to get back points, but I didn't see any. He wasn't there long enough, I don't think.
Nope.
So we are Tinora's up 3-0, 3-0 at 144 pounds. Tinora's Hampton over Metz from Hicksville. Hicksville's trying to get up and out. Oh,
and
that's
got
looking
a reversal.
good. There's
okay,
that reversal.
There it is.
That's 2.
And he is racking up back points too.
I didn't see back points. I didn't think he was there long enough.
No, you're right.
I see a 3-2 score, Tinora over Hicksville, but Hicksville is in control and trying to break Tinora down. Tinora's high, and so's Hicksville right now.
Yep.
Way too high.
Both keeping their
Hicksville's
center of gravity too high.
Tinora's going to flip around.
Yep.
Hicksville trying really hard to hold on to that head, but Tinora is working really hard at making that reversal. The question is, can Tinora pop that head? Hicksville doesn't look like he knows what he's doing right now.
No.
The coaches are trying to give him guidance, and right now getting out of bounds looks like what they're both aiming for.
This is our third out of bounds. Ref doesn't seem super duper thrilled with that.
But at least that way Hicksville maintains control. Hicksville's Metz on top. Tinora's Grady Hampton.
Goes right for that leg. Good job.
Wrapping up, and this time a much lower center of gravity.
Looks better.
Yep.
Low hips are our goal. You always want, if you are a boy, your shoulders
we're almost
a
at
little
the
bit
end
higher.
of the first period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of our period.
There should be some back points. 4 of them. 4 back points awarded to Hicksville.
So Hicksville is up 6-3. 6-3 Hicksville.
Coin toss gives Tinora first decision. Tinora says we're going to go neutral. He wants that takedown if he can get it.
Yep. He seems stronger when he is on top than he is when he's needing to find a reversal. Tinora coming out a little more aggressively than Hicksville. Wow, that was pretty impressive.
Yep, Hicksville going to capitalize though. He's got one shoulder.
There's the takedown, takedown 3, and he's working on back points. Working on back points. Hicksville 9-3, 30 seconds
Just about there.
of the second
Settle
period.
in.
Get those hips down, head up, hips down. Hold on to that, take that arm. The less wiggle. He's close.
He's got 1.5 shoulders.
Yep.
Ref is counting and watching that second. There it is.
And there it is. So that's Brendan Metz, Hicksville, with
1 minute and 12 seconds left in the seconds. That's 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
pin time. Hicksville over Tinora. Hicksville over Tinora. And on the other mat, it looks like Tinora just got a pin.
Yep. Tenora's over Antwerp's Clevenger. All right. Yep, mat 1, we've got at 138 Antwerp's Peters and Edgerton's Puente.
Okay, 144.
Our first Antwerp wrestler to show you today.
Oh, 138. My eyes were on the other mat. My eyes were on the other mat. Glad I got Kate to keep me honest.
We have Antwerp. We are also very grateful you are in our viewing region. And it's not that we are being quiet, it's that they are being
studious.
Yes.
They're trying to figure out the strengths. So 138, Edgerton's Puente up 3-0 over Antwerp's Peters.
Got one shoulder. He's working on that second one.
There's a lot going on underneath.
Just about. Pick your head up. Pick your head up.
Not quite there. Not quite there.
4 back points awarded.
Puente 7-0, Edgerton up 7-0. 30 seconds left in the first period. And Antwerp's working hard to get out of that. Working hard. Ow, ow,
there
ow.
it is.
And, oh, he's out of... Yeah, we're going to give him the escape. I wasn't sure.
They're going to say he got loose before he put that second foot out.
Yep, I wasn't sure if he was going to get that escape since he was so close to the edge of the mat. We are neutral at the 138 bout.
Antwerp shoots first.
Puente's trying to get behind Antwerp. And he does. That's control. Takedown 3.
That's the end of the first.
Puente of Edgerton, 7-1 over Peters of Antwerp.
And it says Antwerp gets their first choice. Antwerp, I think, just deferred. Nope, chose down. There's a lot of talking happening.
Adjusting the score. The score is 10-1.
Antwerp defers. Edgerton chooses neutral.
The talking was making sure the scoreboard matched what the official had scored. We are 10-1 Puentes over Peters.
Yep, Orlando Puente, who has a record of 21-3 or 21-13. He's an 11th grader.
Over Braxton Peters, Antwerp is a freshman, 9-18. Puente's too high. Oh, there. That's, yeah, that looks a little more promising. Puente 13-1. Edgerton 13-1 over Antwerp.
We're going to get some back points awarded. There's 4 of them.
4 back points. That's 17-1.
It.
That is the end of the match.
Yep, that's our check fall.
I think we're going to go over to the other mat, Brian. And we're going to pick up the 144 bout. Antwerp has another wrestler, Salas. Glad Kate can figure that one out.
If you want to point.
And Edgerton's Dockery.
I can get you first names even.
First period.
Zach Salas and Sam Dockery. Zach Salas is a 10th grader. He is 27-9. Sam Dockery is a freshman, 10-22.
And they just went neutral. Antwerp up 9-3. Antwerp up 9-3. Edgerton. Wow. Whoa. You could hear that one. Takedown 3. 12-3 Antwerp, and he is working very hard to get that pin.
Records are not everything. Sometimes a wrestler just has a good day, has a bad day, or they really want it.
Yeah, but this record tells us there should be a win because Antwerp is up
Yes.
a record of 27-9 over 10 and 22.
I mixed up which schools they went to.
Ah, okay.
I
yeah.
got confused.
I was going to say.
I was about to say, that actually makes perfect sense.
And that's the end of the first period. Antwerp up 16-3, 16-3 Antwerp.
And we give Antwerp is good at what he does, isn't he? Making them. He doesn't have a lot of reach, but I saw a lot of fast movement there.
Yep, these are two very different body builds. You've got a lot more reach from Edgerton, but Antwerp's compact.
Yep, and explosive. A lot of movement right off the beat.
Yep, and and he's almost got his escape.
There's the
escape. 17-3, all he needs is a takedown.
And he's going to have, there it is.
Oh, that was a little hard, though.
I did see his knees hit the mat first, which is the requirement.
Yeah, but that was a little
It's just
hard.
that the distance, sometimes, when
Yep.
you're a little bit shorter, the distance
But
from your knees to the mat is not as long.
That's 20-3.
That is
That's
a
our
tech
tech
fall.
fall. So Antwerp over Edgerton.
And then we will go back to mat 1, where we have a Fairview wrestler right now and a Hicksville wrestler coming on. All right, at 150 pounds, we have Hicksville's Campbell and Tenora's Graziani. Tinora has a couple of Graziani wrestlers.
Yep.
Earlier this month, their Graziani wrestler, who is a girl, became the first girl in Defiance County to have, 10 pins in a season?
Graziani takedown 2 for Tinora, or takedown 3. Wow.
We're getting there. We're learning.
Yeah, you can tell that.
That is a new
rule
change. That changed this season. We are working on it.
Dominic Graziani is dominant right now from Tinora. He is a senior with a record of 7-4 over Noah Campbell of Hicksville, sophomore 6-13.
Someone has lost their ankle bracelet already. That is okay. Someone will get it off the mat, I am sure.
Tinora up 3-0 with a minute 15 in the first period. And
Yep,
we've got
and there it
another Hicksville wrestler on the other mat, but we're going to follow the one we're with right now.
We're back in neutral position.
One escape for Hicksville, 3-1. 3-1, Tinora
Graziani
over.
goes for the takedown again, gets it,
3 points, 6-1, Tinora.
works on his breakdown.
And he's truly working on that breakdown.
Yep. He's
There
got
are
one
back
shoulder. He
points
wants that
coming.
second one.
There are back points coming right on the edge of the mat. He's almost got it.
It's just about there. We'll see if they can stay in.
Yep, that's going to be, yep.
Yep. Brian has a good point. Hicksville's wrestler working real
And
hard to keep
there's
those
the
shoulders up.
pin. We're going to go right on to the next mat.
Still at 150 pounds, we have Hicksville's Wright and Tenora's Judd. Or Fairview Judd than the last Fairview Judd we saw.
Hudson Wright from Hicksville is 5-15. Aiden Judd from Fairview is 11-6 and a senior. Hicksville is up 3-0, a minute into the first period, although
Fairview's Judd just got the reversal for 2.
3-2 Hicksville. And they are right on the edge of the mat,
he's working hard to keep it inside. The mats are not as far apart as they look. That 3 feet is not very much at all.
And we've got just a warning here.
Bring it back.
Hicksville's down. Fairview's up. We are 3-2 Hicksville. It leads by 1. Hicksville's working hard to stand up. Fairview's high.
Yep.
Fairview's high. Good roll
Good
in,
roll with
though.
it, though.
We are at the 150 bout. Hudson Wright from Hicksville and Aiden Judd from Fairview.
Judd has one shoulder. He's working on that second one. He's not going to get it in 3 seconds, but he's going to get some back points out of this.
2-1, and that's the end of the first period.
4 back points awarded. Should make it 6-3.
Yep, 6-3.
Fairview's
Fairview
starting
over Hicksville.
down. So they're looking for that escape or reversal again.
And Hicksville's having a hard time holding
Yep.
Fairview. Fairview is
Fast.
working hard to get that reversal. He's working
just
really
about got
hard.
it.
Yep, he is working hard.
If you're a girl, having your hips higher than your shoulders is a good thing. That's where your center of gravity is. For a boy, you want those shoulders to be higher than your hips.
Fairview 8-3, halfway through the second period. Fairview's Judd right now in control over Hicksville's Hudson Wright. But neither one are progressing, but they're trying to find the weaknesses. Fairview trying to break Hicksville down.
Yep. If he could use one of those big explosive moments right now. Because right now they're
tied up pretty tight
Yeah.
right now.
and that's what the ref is saying too.
He's going to go stalemate and get him out of there.
Yep. Let's try that again, gentlemen, he says.
So we are at 8-3, 42 seconds left in the second period. Hudson Wright of Hicksville down. Aiden Judd of Fairview on top.
Judd goes straight for that knee. His hips are high.
Again, good roll through, good roll through. Hicksville needs to keep moving. Hicksville's got to keep moving.
He's got one shoulder. I can't tell at this angle if he's going to get the second one or not.
Hicksville's got to keep moving. They're both high. We have 20 seconds left in the second period. Fairview's Judd up 8-3 over Hicksville's Wright. 5 seconds left in the period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the second period. Red's
Hicksville's
choice.
Hicksville goes neutral. Probably a good call there. He did get the first takedown of the match, so we'll see.
Right now, Hicksville's breathing a lot harder and looks more tired than Fairview,
Well,
though.
That would be the difference.
I'm seeing a little bit of a stamina difference here.
Yep.
But we'll see. Again,
Oh, there it is. That's takedown for 3, which I'm sure is what Hicksville's coach was rooting for.
and that tells me Hicksville wants it. He wants it. He may be tired,
Yep.
but he wants it.
He's trying to get those back points. I don't think he's going to get them. I don't think he has quite enough control yet.
Yeah, there he's not far enough down yet. Now he's close.
There we go.
Come on, now he's close.
That's
he's
one
close.
shoulder. That's back points.
But he's got to get him pulling. He's got to stand. He's got to stand. I don't know. I don't know if he was down long enough.
Yeah, we're awarding 4.
4, okay. 10-8.
Hicksville's Wright takes the lead.
He hasn't had the lead since the first period. So we are 1:05 left in our third period.
Got to pull him
Hicksville's
back
Wright
in.
up 10-8 over Fairview's Judd.
Judd just about has the escape
Yeah,
now.
Judd wants it. Oh, this one's getting
might be a
close.
reversal.
Yep.
There's the reversal. And we're tied up. 46 seconds left. There's the pin. 42 seconds really left on the clock.
That's Aiden Judd
4,
of
5,
Hicksville.
5 minutes and 19. 5 minutes, 19 seconds for pin time.
Aiden Judd over Hicksville's Hudson Wright.
All right. We do have an Antwerp wrestler over on mat 1 at 150 pounds. Wayne Trace's Hirschberger and Antwerp's Octaviano.
And Octaviano is our second seed in this weight class. Second seed.
Yep, Skylar Octaviano
Octaviano
leads 9-0.
with 10 seconds left in the third period. So he has dominated this bout. At 150, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end. Octaviano over Hirschberger, Octaviano of Antwerp.
This is one of the first decision matches we've shown you, even here at the end. Decision matches are decided by points rather than technical fall or by pin. And that doesn't really matter for an individual wrestler, but it matters if we are doing team scoring. I do not know if the GMC is doing team scoring today.
Always. They'll
Okay.
always, but we won't see a team score until if truly we are done with the first round.
Yep. And yep, we have Fairview's Hicksville's Bauer here with Paulding's Clifford. Bauer is one of Hicksville's seniors this year, wearing a red throwback singlet. A lot of movement right out the start.
Shea Bauer is a senior with a record of 13-10. Michael Clifford of Paulding is a record of 20-10.
Do we have, is it blood time? Oh, no, they just didn't have the scoreboard right. Okay.
So, beginning of the first period, we are 3-1. Hicksville's Bauer up 3-1. At the 157 bout, we're both are neutral right now, both trying to find their spot. Both need to shoot.
Fairview Clifford
Paulding.
takes it.
Paulding's trying, but it looks like
There it
Hicksville's
goes,
got
yep.
it.
Bauer
Oh,
gets
no.
the takedown. We're going to have a reversal.
And now Paulding is in control with that reversal.
Counting
working
back
on
points.
Back points. Wow, what an explosive match.
4 back points awarded.
So it's Paulding Clifford up 7-6 over Hicksville's Bauer. And we are only a minute and 15 into the first period. Trying to break Hicksville down. Hicksville trying to stay up on get all 4 points. Keep that head up. Regroup.
Just about got
regroup,
it.
And there's the escape.
That
Just
ties
in
us up
time.
7-7.
5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
And that is the end of the first period.
That was a fast 2 minutes of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Fast and active.
Paulding's choice. Paulding defers. They'll choose if we get to the third period. Hicksville's coach is saying, let's go down, let's start, let's get that escape.
We're having an issue with
the knee. We got the injury clock started.
I'm hoping it's just a Charlie horse is what I'm hoping
He's
for.
not favoring it. He usually
He's-
wrestles with 2 knee pads, though, so I wonder if we just forgot to wear one?
He's just stretching. It's like he needs to not flex, but extend, which makes me think it's a cramp when it's an extend rather than. See, straighten out, extend. Although
You get 2 minutes of injury time. We're at a
although
minute 5.
They keep checking out that patella. They keep checking out the kneecap. Stretch.
Well, you got to rule that out.
Yep. So we are on injury time with Paulding and Hicksville. So we're going to jump over to the other mat, and we're going to pick up Tinora Ayersville.
I think that
Are
the
they?
ref just signaled that we're done.
Okay, he has said that's enough. If it's not a true injury, if it is just a cramp, we're going to keep moving.
Yep.
Can't blame him on that one.
Which is also what Bauer was signaling. He also wanted to keep wrestling.
So we are, and Bauer chooses down to start the second period.
Yep.
Bauer chooses down for Hicksville. Clifford of Paulding is on top. We are tied 7-7 starting the second period.
Bauer.
Hicksville up and out, up and out.
Yes. There it is.
Yes, yes. Oh, pull him in, pull him
Come
in.
in, don't let it go.
Oh.
They're fast, is what we're saying here, folks.
Yeah, I don't know if Hicksville even, I didn't even see the escape yet. He didn't go neutral, did he?
No, he had the reversal, and then we didn't signal it because we were outside.
No, Paulding still has the leg. Paulding still has control. Look, Paulding still has control.
Have a leg.
He hasn't given up that leg till he gives up the leg. There's no point change.
Hicksville's real high.
Real high, way too high. But if he can, oh,
there.
I would say there's the reversal. I think there's the reversal.
There it is.
Okay.
We'll see if Paulding's going to get an escape.
Yeah, I was going to say, because right now I don't think either is in control right now. But Hicksville did get the 2-point reversal. We are 9-7, but we're in the neutral zone.
Yep, Hicksville's coach is saying to drive. We have no space.
Yeah, there is no, because the other the other official's right. I think that's a good call.
Yep.
Get him back in the center.
There are 3 feet between 2 regulation mats in a wrestling meet. You do not know how small those 3 feet are until you have to sit in those 3 feet.
Well, it's not that. It's so much when the other official has their back to what's going on. And the officials will always put their bodies between them and the other wrestlers.
Yep. But again, our goal is safety. That is why we enforce those neutral zones.
So we have Hicksville Bauer still in control over Paulding, and we have Hicksville on the other mat. Keysbury and Johnson of Ayersville. We'll try to keep an eye on both mats.
Bauer racking up the back points. Or excuse me, Clifford. Yeah. Yep, Bauer racking up back points. We just put 4 on the board.
Yeah, but right now I think we're close to a reversal. Unless
we've been close to a reversal.
Yeah, unless Hicksville keeps driving. I think
There it is.
There's Paulding. Reversal 2. We are Hicksville's Bauer 13.
Paulding's Clifford 9.
And 4, 3,
2, 1.
And we are at the end of the second period.
Headed
wow.
into the third.
These are explosive wrestlers. So beginning of the third period, we are 13-9. Hicksville over Paulding. Paulding chooses down. Hicksville is on top. Paulding is down 13-9 going into the third period. So Paulding is trying very hard to get out of this. Hicksville's going to have to maintain
drive, come
control.
on. Break down that shoulder. No, don't slow down now.
Oh. Hold on,
Is
go with
that-
it. Go into it, go into it.
Was that allowed? I mean, I guess it was.
Now Paulding is driving, I think.
Okay. Hips down, hips down, hips down.
Too high, too high. Hicksville's high, Hicksville
Settle
high.
in, settle in.
Get
Come
back
on,
those
chest
knees.
to chest.
Back on the knees, back on the knees.
Racking up back
Hicksville's trying.
points.
The look on his face is, what do I do next?
Scoot down.
Everybody knows he's close. Bauer really wants
Come on,
it
break
from
him down
Hicksville.
chest to chest.
He's just not sure where to go next. On the other mat, Johnson of Ayersville just
We've got 4 back points pending. Come on, Bauer, do something, buddy. You can't just sit there, friend.
I'm not sure he can move, and I'm not sure he knows where to go.
He's got the
from
leverage. He
now.
needs to, if he can twist. There's those back points. Yup, there you go. Settle it. Yup, you got that shoulder. Get the other one.
Okay,
there you go.
Hicksville 20-9. Hicksville's Bauer 20-9 over Paulding's Clifford. 20-9. Oh, Hicksville with 35 seconds left in the third period. He's way too high. Oh, way too high.
No.
Way too high.
There's the reversal.
Reversal 2. Come on, fight it
Come
through.
on,
We only got 25
get up,
seconds.
Get up.
Don't go down. Don't go down.
No, keep
Not when
moving,
you're up
come
by
on.
9 points. Paulding's Clifford
right
in
there,
control.
come on. 15 seconds. No, keep fighting. Come on.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Yup, get on your knees. Come on.
6 seconds.
That's it,
5
that's it.
seconds.
Come on,
4,
stay on your toes.
3, 2,
1.
That
Come
should
on.
be it. Wow, Bauer fought through
Pulls it
that one. Wow.
Bauer wins 20-14. There we go.
Way to go, Shea Bauer. That one is a match you enjoy watching.
They just hugged. They know each other. Okay.
Well, they've wrestled each other numerous times because we've seen them. Okay, Bauer over Clifford. And we're going to stay here, Brian, because
We have another Hicksville wrestler, 157 pounds. We have Hicksville Schimler and Fairview's Reyes.
And Reyes is the second seat in the tournament. Devin
Devin.
Reyes of Fairview is a senior, 10-4. Hicksville's Gabe Schimler is a freshman, 7-14 record. Similar body types.
Yep.
Similar frames, both long legs, long arms.
There we go. Fairview shoots first, goes for the knee.
And there
Gets
is
the takedown.
3.
There we go. Shoulders higher than hips. Good job. Oh, yep, goes for the breakdown.
Okay, Fairview 3-0, 3-0 with 1:15 left in the first period. Working hard to break down and dominate. Hicksville stretching those legs, working hard at bridging.
Yep. Refs counting back points.
Yeah,
there it is. 48 seconds left in the first. That's 1:12. Pin time.
Fairview's Reyes over Hicksville. We are staying on one, and we're going up to the 175-pound bout. Maybe not. I think they just mix things up.
Well,
Yep, we're going to stay there, Brian, because we've got...
we will bring
Yep.
you an Eastern Defiance County battle this time, folks. We have Ayersville's Bowers and Tenora's Helmke at
This one's gonna
175.
be
It's going to be fast.
Helmke is the first seed at 23-3, a senior, versus Isaiah Bowers of Ayersville is a Southmore, and he's 1-6.
We were already counting back points. Helmke leads 7-0.
As
got,
first seed,
we're going to
he
do it
is
again.
dominating. As first
He's
seed,
got one
he is
shoulder. He's working on the
dominating.
second one. He's going to get some more back points out of it. That's 3 more? Question? 2 more.
So it's 9-0 Tinora over Ayersville.
Remember, 15 is a technical fall. Oh, but
There
it
it
is.
is.
Okay.
Helmke.
Minute 17 left, so pin time of 43 seconds.
Helmke over Bowers.
And we'll see. We just wrapped up on both mats. It looks like we've got a Hicksville wrestler coming up on mat 2.
At 175.
Yep.
Should be Daniel Fleming of Hicksville, a senior, 12-16, with Levi McConnell, who is our second seed in the tournament, is a junior, 11-3. So Fleming of Hicksville, McConnell of Ayersville at the 175-pound bout. And Ayersville is aggressive coming out, working really hard to get that takedown.
Yep.
There's
There it
takedown
is.
3, takedown 3. And
His headgear has just broken.
Yeah, but as long as it
Stays
stays
on his head, it counts.
unless he chooses to make it an issue, the official will keep going.
Yeah.
As long as it's on his ears,
And he
it
seems
is.
real committed to getting this one done.
So he is still breaking down Fleming of Hicksville. Ayersville's McConnell in control of Fleming of Hicksville. Ayersville up 3-0 with 1:15 left in the first period. But yeah, that headgear's got to be bothering him because it's right in his face. Yeah, it's got to be bothering him, but I'd keep going too if I were him. As long as you've got control.
Yep, ride it out. And that is what he seems very interested in doing. He is working on that breakdown. Wants to get himself some back points. Come on, you can do it. Pop the head. Hicksville's Fleming doing a good job, staying up on his knees, on his toes, staying moving.
It's making it hard for Ersville to do any breaking down.
And now the ref says, "Yep, you need to get that out of your. You need to get that fixed."
Yeah. Neither one of you.
And the coach has just got a spare. He's
Yeah.
like, "Here you go."
Neither one of you are making progress. Let's get it fixed.
Coaches don't seem surprised by this. They had an extra one ready to go. Although the ref wants to know how it broke, so. We've decided we don't like how the spare one fits. Now, Brian is our expert here. The fit of your headgear matters.
Oh, he doesn't like that one either. He really wants his first one fixed.
Same size guy usually is not that far off.
Okay.
He wants his first one
Brian says
fixed.
that that fit does matter. There's sizing issues. If you are someone who's broken them in, that can matter.
And it looks like McConnell's dad is bringing up a fourth one if needed.
We're just going to work through them.
But he still prefers his first one, and that is what he is going to wear. But his looks like his dad is making it real clear we got options. Okay, we are 30 seconds left into the first period. McConnell of Ayersville is up 3-0 over Fleming of Hicksville.
Looks like we've got an athletic director as the saga of the headgear continues going around looking to see how it might have broken, asking some very interesting questions. Yep, McConnell's working on getting that second shoulder. See if he gets it before time runs out.
And we are 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first period. McConnell of Ayersville up 3-0 over Fleming of Hicksville.
McConnell's going to choose first. His coach says we're going to defer. If we make it to the third period, he'll pick. Hicksville picks down.
Pin trying to break Hicks-0, Ayersville over Hicksville. Break Hicks-0 with 1:30 left.
On his toes, he's doing exactly what he needs to do.
Ayersville's trying to break him down, but Hicksville's doing a good job trying to fight through it. Trying to get up and out, trying to get up and out, trying to get up and out.
Just about got it. There it is.
Escape
Hicksville
one.
on the board.
7-1, 7-1. Both are neutral.
Hicksville shoot first. End up in that table, actually.
Gym floor if they hit too hard.
No.
So we are 10-1, Ayersville over Hicksville. 10-1, 30 seconds left in the second period. Ayersville's high.
Yep. Padded. They are not padded. Is very aware that he's from a tech fall. Stay on your knees, Hicksville. Come on. Get on your toes again.
McConnell of Ayersville breaking him down, working to try to find those shoulders. Trying to find those shoulders. And he's got it. He's got the
one
shoulders.
shoulder. He's got the back points.
And I think all he needs is those back points.
Yep, that's it.
Because that should be 4.
4 back points makes it 17-1. That is a technical fall for Ayersville's McConnell.
Didn't even give him 4, gave him 3, but it's still a 16-1 tech fall. McConnell over Fleming.
Then we are over to mat 1 with Hicksville's Lovano Ariza and
190
Ayersville's
pounds.
Burner,
And
who just pinned at 36 seconds left in the first, 1:24. So we will continue to follow Hicksville's Lovano Ariza through the consolation bracket, and we'll keep moving.
Ayersville's Burner pins.
And the mats are suddenly clearing.
Well, we're switching rounds. We're moving on. We're gonna stay with mat 1, Fairview and Paulding.
Yep, Fairview's
At the 190.
McStoots at 190, Paulding's Couts.
McScoots from Fairview is our Second seed, he is a senior with a record of 18-3. Paulding's Isaac Couts. And we are about a minute and a half into the first period. Fairview's got the pin already.
Yep.
So
minute 19 remains. That's a pin time of 1 minute and 41 seconds.
And that's Fairview's Mick Stutz. Pin at 190 pounds. We're going to stay with Mat 1. We're going to move up to the 215-pound weight class.
We have Fairview's Mendez and Hicksville's Bertolet.
Bertolet is our second seat as a senior with a record of 1-2. Second seat with a record of 1-2 against Mendez's from Fairview is a freshman with a 0-0 record.
So what you need to know there is that the GMC doesn't have a lot of upper weight classes right now. So I would imagine coaches are working on developing those upper weight wrestlers for the next few seasons.
Going to be guessing they're going to be looking at a lot of football players and football teams to see if they're head up, head up.
Yes, come on.
Head up.
Head up.
He's close.
Drive.
Head. Get your hand under his head and lift slightly.
There,
chest to chest.
There you go. Square up. He's already walked his whole hip.
Hicksville over Fairview. And we're going to stay here at the 285 weight class. We're going to go up a weight.
We've got Hicksville's Joyner and Ayersville's Stillner.
Owen Joyner is a senior with a record of 17-12. And Zachary Stiltner is a freshman from Ayersville with a record of 8-13.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, actually, Brian, to have
Especially
an 8-13 record at your top weight for a freshman. Because that's tough being a freshman at the upper weights. You just don't have as much experience. Both are staying neutral, both trying to find their spot. Wrapping up, neither one is shooting yet.
We've talked about this before with Hicksville, but Hicksville's upper weights really do like to go top shelf a lot.
Yep, they do. He's got a spin around.
There's the takedown.
Takedown three, Hicksville.
There you go. Work on that breakdown. Drive through.
Joyner
gets the knee.
Hicksville 3-0.
No. Don't stand up. Okay.
And we've got Hicksville on the other mat. We'll try to keep an eye out on both.
Yep, that is Hicksville's Wonderly with Ayersville's Coven, and we will keep you updated.
So that's escape one for Ayersville. Oh, we are right next to that wood. That is why we need to stay in the center. Thankfully, just came down on the mat and not the wood of the gym floor. We are 3-1, Hicksville's Joyner over Ayersville's Stintner. 3-1 with 44 seconds left in the first period.
Come on, gentlemen. One of you take a knee. It's right there.
Yeah, but neither one wants to go low. They both are going high.
Yep.
They have trouble switching levels. They want to use sheer muscle to take the shoulders instead of shooting underneath.
Yep. Break the root. Come on.
Yep. This is the advantage anytime you can get an upper weight who can switch levels, top, bottom, go lower and upper. They have a big advantage because these two are wrapping up tight at the top.
Yep.
And they're just trying to manhandle each other with muscle to take down the shoulders. Take out the leg. Take one of them out.
We didn't get the chance to show you that, but Ayersville's Coven over on mat 2 did exactly that.
2-1. And that's the end of the period. 3-1. Hicksville's Joyner, 3-1 over Ayersville's Stiltner.
So at 2:15, Hicksville's Coven wins, sends Hicksville's wrestler to the consolation bracket.
And it went fast enough that we just
weren't able to show it to you.
Because we are staying with this 285 match. And we have Joyner of Hicksville down. We have Stiltner of Ayersville up. Hicksville, move. Almost.
Right about there.
Ooh. Come on, flip around, break that hold and flip around, Hicksville.
Come on, it's right there.
It's right there.
Yep, drive through, come on.
There it is, 2-point reversal. 2-point reversal, 5-1 Hicksville, and we're
settling in.
Oh,
head up, head up, head up.
Heading for some back points.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the match.
1:28 left in the second. That is 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
That's Hicksville's
for pin time.
That's Hicksville's Joyner over Ayersville Stiltner.
Excuse me, 42 seconds.
We'll let her do the math today. Okay, we're going to stay where we are.
And we're going to head back to the 138-pound class.
We're going down low now. We're going to go through
well, back
the
to
next
midweights
round.
at least.
Well, compared to where we were at the heavyweight.
We've got Antwerp's Peters and Fairview's Parlor. Peters goes for that knee. Gets the takedown for 3. He's working on his breakdown too. Just about got it. He's going for back points now. He's got that one shoulder, the first shoulder. He's working on the second. There you go. Chest to chest. Settle in now. No, not quite yet. It is bout number 42, if that helps.
Yep, we are now working on consolations, but they are flip-flopping as far as their brackets.
We are updating our bracket. Brackets are how, when you are at a wrestling meet, you can keep track of who's wrestling whom. And we just like to keep ours updated so we can have an eye on what's going on going forward.
So Braxton Peters of Antwerp is a freshman. 9 and 18 is the record. Against Max Parlor, who's also a freshman. Matches 0-1 now.
Mm-hmm. And there's the pin at 1 minute and 36 seconds.
And it is Peters of Antwerp who moves on. And we'll stay where we are and follow Antwerp, Brian. We'll stay where we are and do Antwerp and Ayersville.
Yep, at 1:38, we've got Antwerp's Clevenger and Ayersville's Brown.
Okay, Dylan Brown from Ayersville is a junior with a record of 8 and 29. We are in the consolation brackets. And
Clevenger
that was
gets the takedown. That was quite the takedown.
That was very distinctive. And he's heading on back points already.
And there's the pin with 35-second pin time.
So Antwerp's Clevenger over Ayersville's Brown. And we're going to move over to the,
well, we're going to stay
there.
here. This is not a consolation bracket match, I believe. This should be 106 with Hicksville's Wormer, or excuse me, with Fairview's Wormer.
You are correct.
And Tenora's Gill.
This is Dason Wormer.
And Leroy Gill. Excuse me. I am sorry, Leroy Gill. Leroy Gill. Gill gets the takedown.
Gill is a freshman with a record of 11 in 11. And Wormer was our surprise freshman with his 1-0 record since he won his first match here just a few minutes ago.
Gill's working on, almost had some back points there.
But Gill definitely has the experience here.
Yes. And you can see that in how he is moving. He does look more confident.
Yep. Tenora's Gill 3-0 over Fairview's Wormer, a minute into the first period. He is driving.
Gill's counting those back points now.
Chest to chest, he's almost got it. Fairview's working hard though to fight through it. 15 seconds left. And Fairview's gonna make it. There's a good, he's gonna make it. We're done with the first period and Fairview makes it into the second period in
3
his
back points
second
awarded.
match.
Tinora is choosing down, did I see that? Yep.
I think he wants to see if he can get a reversal. Oh. Yeah, there it is.
Back point.
I'm looking at his coach. What else do I need to do? What else
Get
do I
the
need
second
to do?
shoulder.
But the biggest thing is Fairview's working really
There it
hard
is, chest to
avoid
chest.
it. Fairview's working
Wormer's
really
moving.
hard.
Minute 25 left in the second. That's a pin time of 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Gill of Tinora over Wormer of Fairview.
Wormer will continue in the consolation bracket.
In fact, Wormer is guaranteed at least a fourth place finish.
Okay. Yes, 106 is a small bracket today. We have lots of midweights, but
Let's stay with Fairview over here.
all right, at 113, we have Wayne Trace's Kimmel and Fairview's Bennett.
And Kimmel is our first seat. Kimmel is a sophomore with a record of 21-5. Bennett from Fairview is a freshman with a 0-0 record. Kimmel has the takedown for Wayne Trace. Wayne Trace 3-0 over
There it
Fairview, and that
is.
looks like it.
He's right there.
Yeah,
it's there.
I think it's there.
We're just counting.
Yep.
Yep. Minute 19 in the first. That is a takedown, or a pin time of 41 seconds.
And we're going to stay on the mat we're at, Brian. And
We've
we're
got a
gonna go
Hicksville
to
wrestler. Yep,
120.
Hicksville's Dix at 120 with Tenora's Bishop. Braden Dix is a senior, record of 22-8.
Against Tenora's Bishop, a sophomore, 9-10. And on the other mat, if you could hear the background noise, one of our first female wrestlers, one of our first girls from Edgerton, took her first win in this tournament, and it is a big deal. She came out very competitively against Wayne Trace. And she is very excited. Back on the mat we're on, 120 pounds. Bishop of Tinora.
Working on his back points.
Takedown 3, working on back points against Braden Dix of Hicksville. Tinora 3-0 over Hicksville. And we are a minute and a half into the first period.
4 back points awarded.
7-2. 7-2 Hicksville. Or excuse me, 7-2 Tinora.
Reversal award to Hicksville, 2 points there.
7-2 Hicksville in control. Both are precarious and both are very high, and neither one quite has. Right now, it's a balance issue more than anything.
It's not supposed to look like you're playing Twister.
Yeah, and that's why the official's saying, let's just make that a warning.
We'll start that again.
Yeah.
Let's give that another try.
So 7-2, Tinora over Hicksville. Hicksville's Dix in control over Bishop. $30 seconds left in the 30 seconds left in the first period. Hicksville trying to break down Tinora. Tinora trying to get out. And that's the end of the first period. Tenora's Bishop 7-2 over Braden Dix of Hicksville. We also have Hicksville on the other mat.
Here we have the priorities of higher placing.
At 126 on the other mat, it's Heward of Hicksville against Johns of Tinora. We'll keep you updated on how that match goes as we finish up at 120 with Bishop of Tinora.
The Ayersville PTO is having a chili cook-off in the Commons today from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. For a free will donation, chili is now available in the Commons. Thank you.
And suddenly we got quiet because we were listening to the most important announcement of all from
Lunch.
the Ayersville Athletic Boosters. They just announced, if you're anywhere nearby, that Ayersville Athletic Boosters are sponsoring a chili cook-off free will offering in the cafeteria beginning right now for the next couple of hours, which is a really smart idea.
Yes, it is.
So that's why we suddenly got quiet. So let's get back to our match. We are Tenora's Bishop up 10-4 over Hicksville's Dix.
Yep, Hicksville just got the reversal. Blood time. So since we don't need to watch someone get their bloody nose
We're
treated,
gonna
we will
move
go
over
over
to
to
the
mat 2 for match 51 with Hicksville's Ward.
Heward.
And Tenora's Johns. Johns is letting him up.
Johns is our first seed of the tournament. Deegan Johns of Tinora is a sophomore with an 8-6 record, while Dylan Heward of Hicksville
Just
is
got
a
his
senior with 5-18 record.
Johns just got his next takedown.
It is Johns of Tinora 15-4 over Hicksville 15-4. 12 seconds left. And I think that's 15-4. We are really close to it. And that
There
is
it
it.
is.
So Johns of Tinora
Pin time of 1 minute and 58 seconds.
over Heward of Hicksville. And we are still on blood time, injury time on the other mat.
I think we're just about done. The mat is clean. We've confirmed that Bishop does not have any blood left on him.
So we're going to go back to mat 1, Brian. And we're going to follow up Dix. 1 minute left in the second period. In control over Tinora. Hicksville still in control, almost out of bounds, almost at the end of the second period.
We
8
are
seconds left in the second period.
Fairview's Natalie Reyes, all smiles coming off of mat 2.
Okay, on the other mat, we have at 132, Hicksville's Kreitz taking on Tenora's Sabota. We'll keep you updated on both mats. Okay, at our 120 bout, both are going neutral into the third period. Tenora's Bishop still up 10-4 over Braden Dix of
Bishop
Hicksville.
with the, no, Hicksville with the takedown, okay.
Dix, 3 of the period. Keeping an eye on both mats. I'm not seeing a lot of progress here on mat 1. There is 1 minute left in the third period. It is still Bishop 10-7. Hicksville and Tinora are still high. Hicksville trying to break down Tinora. Needs 3 points. Escape 1. Tinora 11-7. It's really who. I was gonna say, if they want to do this, it's who gets the next takedown.
Which the coaches are saying too. If you want this, you have to move.
Yep, you can't just stay there.
There are no laurels to rest on.
Nope. There's the
3 back
takedown
points
for Tinora.
awarded.
There's the takedown for Tinora.
Who's working on it now?
14-7 Tinora.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
14-7, Tenora's Bishop over Hicksville's Dix. And
We'll
we're going to
pan
go
over
right
with
on to the next
Hicksville's
match.
Carson Kreitz and Tenora's Sabota. As we end that first period,
At the,
Tinora chooses first.
at the 100
Tinora defers. They say we'll pick at the end. Hicksville chooses down.
At the 132-pound bout, Trevor Sabota is our first seed of the tournament. He is a sophomore with a record of 17-3. Carson Kreitz is a junior with a record of 10-4. Tinora Sabota up 3-0 going into the beginning of the second period. Tinora in control over Hicksville. And this is sheer muscle right now. This is not finesse. This is muscle.
Sabota's in good form. If he wants it, he's going to need to.
Yeah.
Yup.
He's got it. He's got it. Nice.
He's got one shoulder. We're counting back points. He's working on the second one.
He's close.
Uh,
Hicksville better keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
back points awarded.
Haven't broken the hold, so he hasn't awarded them yet.
Yep.
He's got 4 coming.
Yep.
He hasn't given them yet. There's
the
the
4.
So Tinora Sabota up 7-0 over Hicksville's Carson Kreitz, 7-0. Tinora over Hicksville. 40 seconds left in the second period. Kreitz has to get moving here. Kreitz has to get up, get moving. Sabota over Kreitz at 132. Let's see what we have coming
Antwerp
up.
Wayne Trace or Antwerp Tinora. So bracket numbers, we got a 53 or a 56. Which one is not consolation?
Let's see what we got.
132 pound.
How about 56?
56 is the same mat we're on now. This is Antwerp's Johnson and Tenora's Gill.
Brandon Gill is our second seed of the tournament. Brandon Gill from Tinora is a freshman second seed at 12-9 versus Antwerp's Cameron Johnson, who is a senior, 19-7.
That's some interesting bracket weighting.
Yep, it is. It is. It truly is.
Okay.
So right now, Tenora's Gill up 3-1 over Antwerp's Johnson. 3-1. Tinora over Johnson.
Both are fast, aggressive wrestlers. A lot of movement, pretty explosive.
On the other mat,
Antwerp's
Antwerp's Lake just pinned
Wayne Trace's
Brock Knowles. And it's Laker, not Lakes. I apologize for that one. That one is my fault for not seeing it fast enough.
We won't be covering it for you, but we will be keeping an eye on Paulding's Dasher up on mat 1 at the 138 weight class. With Tenora's Helmke, both of whom we've seen are very
aggressive wrestlers. At the 132 bout that we are following, though, it is Tenora's Gill up 6-1 over Antwerp's Johnson. Tinora 6-1 with 20 seconds left in the first period.
And they're
out of
out.
bounds. 11 seconds left in the first period. Tenora's Gill over. And the coaches are conversing. So while they're conversing, we're going to go over to the other mat. Brian?
Don't know what they have some thoughts about, but they have some thoughts.
We're going to watch Dasher, Paulding's Dasher, and Tenora's Helmke. Because we don't need to watch the official and the coach talk. And they are aggressive over here. Wow.
Yep. All tied up. Up. Ref is saying, gentlemen, you need to do something, actually. There's a nice little stalling knuckle bump there.
Attention fans, there's Krispy Kreme donuts now in the comments, coffee.
There,
And again, you're hearing a silence.
because they just announced there were donuts.
You should see, they just announced Krispy Kreme donuts are now in the lobby.
to go with the chili and the coffee.
You should have seen how many wrestlers headed out the door as soon as they said Krispy Kreme.
The lure of fried dough, yes.
So again, the important announcements here aren't bouts, it's food. Chili cook-off, Krispy Kreme donuts.
A wrestling meat runs on its stomach.
The important things in life. Okay, we're going to go back to mat 2.
As they start the second period.
And there's still more talking. There's still more talking. At the 132 bout, it is still Gill of Tinora up 9-4 over Antwerp's Johnson. 9-4 over Johnson.
Johnson starting up. Working hard on that breakdown. Tinora almost has the reverse, though. He's real high.
Real high. He's not going to hold it. Tinora should be able just to pop his head out.
Yep. Pop his head out for the two, for
He should get the reverse.
escape.
He should
Roll
get
it for the reverse.
All he has to do is pop. Way too.
I think people taller than them. A lot of wrestlers used to being the tallest person.
They're almost out of bounds. The reversal 2. Reversal 2. Tenora's Gill 9-4. Now 11-4.
Now we're out.
30 seconds left in the second period. Tenora's Gill up 11-4 over Antwerp's Johnson.
Tenora's coach about it.
And as the coach wants to talk to the
We're
are
tied
tied
2-2
with 1 minute left in the second period. Okay, we'll go back because we're good people.
Not that we are not absolutely excited about this match. Johnson is doing a wonderful job representing Antwerp.
And it is not the wrestlers that we're getting a little, it's just coaches who want to talk instead of let the wrestlers wrestle. We have 13 seconds left in period 2. Tenora's Gill 11-4 over Antwerp's Johnson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done with the second period. At 1:32, Tenora's Gill up 11-4 over Antwerp's Johnson, getting ready to go into the third period.
Antwerp's choice. Antwerp elects to start neutral. He wants that takedown.
This is where if Antwerp wants it, he's got to go for it. When you are down by 7 in the third period, you got to go.
And that is not insurmountable. That is a takedown and some back points.
But you got to go. It's at least showing some, Matt showing something here. At least he shot. They are wrapped up tight, though. I don't think there is an official move here, Brian. I think it's just wrapping up. 11-4, Tenora's Gill over Antwerp's Johnson with 1 minute left in the third period. Antwerp could easily get a reversal, or Tinora could get this, take the takedown. I mean, oh, there it is, Brian. You wanted a move. There's a move. There's the 3 takedown. Tenora's Gill 14-4 over Antwerp's Johnson. We are 43 seconds away. Antwerp's Johnson down. Tenora's Gill up 14-4. 43 seconds left in the third period. And we are not making. But they're wrapped up. We're going to switch over.
Okay, gentlemen.
Tenora's Gill 14-4 over Antwerp's Johnson.
Gentlemen.
Gill over Johnson, not necessarily our best sportsmanship of the day. We could work a
and
little
even Wayne
bit
Trace is
on,
like, buddy, it's okay.
A little bit on sport.
Are we doing blood time?
Yeah,
we're doing blood
in
time.
injury time right now.
So if that's the case, do we want to cover Wayne Trace and Fairview?
I'd say let's do that.
Yep, 132, Matt 2. Wayne Trace is Gurney and Fairview's Wertketter. Bout 57.
This is a consolation match. Gurney of Wayne Trace is a freshman with a record of 1-13. Wertketter is a freshman from Fairview with an 0-1 record. And if you notice, because it's a consolation match, the first period is only 1 minute long. 1 minute long.
Takedown for Fairview.
And in the one we were watching, it was Tenora's Helmke, surprising Dasher of Paulding.
So Helmke upsets Dasher.
I don't know if it's upset, but
We'll see.
the first seed
I thought Dasher
moved down.
was
Dasher
seed.
was first seed.
So it is an upset.
By a little.
It counts.
Yep,
Let me have
6-5.
that.
We're going to follow our Hicksville wrestler,
Yep.
Brandon Metz of Hicksville at the 144 pounds against Paulding's
Etter. E-T-T-E-R.
Yep.
Etter.
Thor Etter is our first seed of the tournament at 40-2.
Good for you, Thor.
That's an impressive record,
And
and
he's
an
doing that
aggressive
as-
wrestler. We don't have a grade for him.
Okay.
Against Brandon Metz, who is a senior at 11-15 record. But Paulding is incredibly aggressive out here. I can see why he's a 40-2 record.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thor not mess. Paulding's Etter not messing around. He wants those back points.
Paulding's Etter up 3-0, 3-0 with a minute and a half left, and that's...
Yep. He's got one shoulder. He's working on the second one.
He's got back points coming either way. but he really wants the pin. Hicksville's fighting it as hard as he can.
And he's
Metz
doing
is
a
really
good job
trying to
moving,
keep
staying on
moving.
his toes.
He's trying to move and he's trying to get out. He's doing as much as he can.
Don't do that, buddy. Nope.
And that is it.
1 minute
Eder.
exactly for pin time.
Paulding's Eder over Hicksville's Metz.
Dude, they're selling them by the dozen.
And you can hear Krispy Kremes are here, and it's getting everybody's attention. And I'm not sure we're supposed to give commercial time.
We are
but
not.
Again,
But we will shout out the PTO that is selling the donuts.
It is a fundraiser for Ayersville, and we are all about community fundraisers. We are going to stay here at mat 1.
We have another Hicksville wrestler.
At 138 pounds.
Xavier Miller and Antwerp's Peters.
We are in
Bout number 60.
We are in the consolation bracket. Xavier Miller is a sophomore with a record of 3-3, up against Braxton Peters, who is a freshman from Antwerp at 9-18. Both are still neutral. We are 15 seconds into the first period. And so far, we are very impressed with Ayersville's fundraisers.
Yes. Now is the time to do them. Good for them.
"40 seconds into the first period, we are still 0-0, no control between Miller of Hicksville and Peters of Antwerp. Miller is trying hard to drive. Peters is trying to get around him. They keep, and that is the end of the first period. End of the first period, we are 0-0. No one got control in this consolation match.
Hicksville's choice.
Yep, he chose at the last minute to go down instead.
Wants to break the scoring ice, get that point on the board.
Yeah, when it's this close, every point certainly would count. Peters of Antwerp trying desperately to break the hold, get out, get his escape point from Miller of Hicksville.
Miller, hey, come on.
1-0, and we are 1:30 into the second period of this consolation match. Peters trying to get the takedown, trying to get behind, and he's almost got it. He's almost got it. There it is. Takedown 3. Potentially dangerous.
Yep. Can't put your hand that high up on his neck.
So officials tried to explain to him where to put it. These are
very careful hand gestures.
And these are very young wrestlers. It's a freshman and a sophomore. These are honest mistakes. These are honest mistakes that the official
Back of the
wants to
head's
learn.
okay. Back of the shoulders is okay. Neck is not.
So we are Antwerp Peters up 4-0 over Hicksville's Xavier Miller. We are 1 minute into the second period of this 138-pound consolation match. Close to a reversal, close to a reversal. Hicksville.
Back points
Antwerp
awarded. There's
got
the reversal.
3 back points. Hicksville's almost got the reversal, and there's the reversal and back points.
Now we're counting
coming.
back. There's the pin.
And the pin.
Okay. 31 seconds left in the second. That is 2 minutes and 29 seconds for pin time.
So Xavier Miller over Peters of Antwerp to get to the quarterfinals of the consolation. Okay, let's see where we're going.
Well, we've got an Antwerp wrestler. Yep, we got Salas for Antwerp over here on mat 1.
We're going to stay with mat 1, and we're going to go to the 144-pound weight class. And this is Paul Westrick of Tinora, who is our second seed. He is a senior, 17-8, taking on Zach Salas from Antwerp, who's a sophomore, 27-9.
Now, we saw Salas last time. He was pretty explosive in his...
Both of these are very aggressive wrestlers coming
There
out
we
right
go.
now.
That was what I was expecting.
And both wrestlers can go high or low. I've so far been impressed that Westrick has twice tried to go low.
Yep. Two very different body shapes here at 144.
Rarely do we see anyone who goes low. Oh, and there
There it
Antwerp
goes,
goes
yep.
low.
Goes for that knee. Remember? Yup, there we
Pushing
go.
him on down. There is takedown
Down for three.
Antwerp 3-0, 3-0. Antwerp.
Yep. Salas
in
working on the
control.
breakdown.
And there's
Tinora gets the escape.
one. 3-1. Antwerp over Tinora. And again, Westrick's trying to find where he wants to go. Trying to get behind and get control. Neither has control yet. They are up and down and back and forth.
Fast, aggressive wrestlers, yep.
These are the matches you like to watch.
Pull it back in.
Again, neither in control. We are still neutral. 34 seconds left in the first period. It is Antwerp 3-1 over Tinora. Looking for who's going to get this next takedown. Who wants it? Who wants it? Westrick taking the leg. He's going to try. Tinora trying to keep the other
Salas
3
doing
points.
a good job keeping his center of gravity
There
where he
it
needs
is.
it. There's the
Westrick's
takedown.
3 takedown. Westrick's got the takedown. Antwerp's looking for the escape. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right,
That's
we're going
the
into
end
the
of the
second
first
period. That was a
period.
fast 2 minutes going into the second period with Westrick leading 4-3.
Green's choice. Green defers.
Westick, excuse me.
Westrick.
Westick. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You need to get your trifocals readjusted.
Well, I knew that. I needed an eye appointment before here, but yeah, small type. Small type.
So sorry
And
about
there's
that,
our
Paul
escape.
Westick.
And there's our escape. We are 4-4 at the beginning of the
Salas
second
goes for the
period.
knee.
That's it. That's it. Pull him in.
There's the
3
takedown.
takedown. 3 takedown points. Antwerp 7-4. Antwerp 7-4 over Tinora.
Our cameraman is impressed. He's letting us know that he thinks this is good.
Yeah, but the question is, he doesn't seem to know what to do once he gets that. He gets the takedown. It's impressive, and then he doesn't know what to do next. What's the next move he needs to go
How
into?
old is Salas again?
Antwerp is
a 10th grader.
sophomore,
Okay.
And
Westick is a senior. Okay. So a little inexperienced, something for the Antwerp coaches to work on. We've got 2 more years to improve.
Yep, but when you have a takedown that's that impressive, you need to
Follow it up. Yep.
What's the next move?
Yep. Get on that breakdown.
Your only other choice is if you can afford to play the takedown game, takedown escape, but they're too evenly matched to play that. Right
We are
now,
on
we've
blood
got
time.
So we're going to switch over to
Yep.
the other match.
With Edgerton's Puente and Tenora's Rittenhouse going into the second.
At the 138 pound.
And if we get cleaned up first, we'll just go on back. No, we're still cleaning. Okay.
Yep. Puente from Edgerton is a junior, record of 21 and 13.
Yep. This is Orlando Puente. We saw him earlier.
And he's taking on Nolan Rittenhouse, our second seed of the tournament, who is a sophomore, 24 and 10. Rittenhouse up 9-2, minute 45 into the second period. So we have Tinora on both mats.
Tinora has come out dominant so far. We have seen a lot of Tinora wrestlers make a lot of big moves at this GMC.
Okay, we're going to go back to mat 1. We're going to go back to mat 1. We are still
neutral
at 140. And these are 2 incredibly aggressive, fast wrestlers. But again, the difference between a senior and a sophomore. Still neutral. Tinora shoots. And we are going to say goodbye to them because we need to follow our Hicksville wrestler, and we're going to go to mat 2.
I will keep you updated regarding Salas and the mat 1 match at 144. We will follow now at 138 Hicksville's Campbell and Antwerp's Clevenger.
And this is a consolation match. Clevenger of Antwerp 3-0 over Hicksville with the takedown. Clevenger over Campbell. And we are halfway through the first consolation period of the 138-pound match. He's not moving a lot, though. Come on, Hicksville, up and out, up and out. You got room, you got room. You got room, but you gotta go now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the first period consolation match. That first period goes mighty fast. Hicksville's got to remember, consolations, you only got 1 period in that 1 minute in that first period. Okay, we're going into the second period. Hicksville's down, Antwerp's up. Clevenger of Antwerp leads 3-0 at the beginning of the second period. And Clevenger comes out very dominant to start the second period.
Nope, he wants this.
Very dominant. He's almost there. Campbell's got to start moving if he wants to get out of this one. Campbell's got to move, move, move. It is Clevenger 7-0 to Antwerp's Clevenger 7-0 over Hicksville's Campbell.
And he's just about got it. He's got one shoulder. I don't think technically he has the second one yet.
Antwerp's Clevenger 11-0. 11-0 with a minute left in the second period.
Mm-hmm.
11-0. Clevenger over Campbell. We're not making a lot of progress here.
And that is Paul Westick of Tinora over Antwerp's Salas. They're already shaking hands and hugging.
Yep, 13-11. Now that was a match. I know our viewers did not get to see it because we're following our Hicksville wrestler.
Which is okay. We want to cover our Hicksville family. They are the people that allow us to cover these matches and give us the opportunity to come to things like GMCs.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I am going to look forward to the next 2 years of following Salas of Antwerp.
Yep, Antwerp Salas, a lot of potential there.
Yes. They've just got to work on second move. Once
and he's got 2 years to learn that. If he stays midweights, he's going to be something.
The growth spurts over, I think, because the feet equals the body. At 138 pounds, we are still with Hicksville's Campbell and Antwerp's Clevenger. Clevenger of Antwerp up 11-0 over Campbell into the third period.
Gage Clevenger working on his breakdown. There's 3 more points. That puts him up 14-0. One more anything, and he is in Tech Fall territory.
Yep, he has been pretty dominant. They were even for the first period, pretty much, but he's been everything in the second and the third periods. Again, Antwerp's Clevenger up 14-0 at the 138-pound consolation match. Clevenger of Antwerp over Campbell of Hicksville with 1 minute left to go. And we are very, very close to a tech fall.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a lot of wrestling in a very short period of time. It's not even noon yet.
Nope, we're moving today, which
And
is not a bad thing.
And we're already on our 64th bout.
Well, okay.
Campbell of Hicksville.
Just
working.
about has the reversal.
If he's going to run out of time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He's waited too long. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the end. He did hold out. He did not get pinned.
Nope, no tech fall, no pin, major decision. Good for him.
So that's Clevenger of Antwerp over Campbell of Hicksville. 14-0. We're going to move over to mat 1, where we're going to follow Fairview's Meyer and Tenora's Hampton halfway through the second period. Tenora's Hampton is up 8-0. Tenora's Hampton 8-0 over Fairview's Meyer at the
144 weight class in the 64th bout.
And this is a consolation match. In the consolation match, it is Grady Hampton of Tinora, a freshman, 9-8, over Princeton Meyer of Fairview, a freshman, at 0-1. They are out of bounds. We have 30 seconds left in the second period. Tenora's Hampton up 12-0 over Fairview's Meyer at the 144 consolation match. Hampton trying to break down Meyer, trying to find that spot. 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the second period. Tenora's Hampton up 14-0 over Fairview's Meyer, going into the third period. Hampton takes down. He's going to try to get the escape or the reversal to get this tech fall. And he's almost there already because they are almost neutral right now. Face him, and that is it. That is Tenora's Hampton over Fairview's Meyer in the end of this consolation match. 15-0. Tech fall at 144 pounds. And we're going to stay at this mat at 144 with Fairview's Sauber and Edgerton's Dockery. Edgerton's Dockery is a freshman with a record of 10-22. Fairview Sauber is a freshman who is 0-1. Dockery and Sauber in the consolation match at 144 pounds. We are still neutral, 0-0 with 20 seconds into the first period.
Fairview with the takedown for 3. He has smiley faces on his shoes.
Is that good sportsmanship, or is that I have some humor in life?
I don't know, but I like it. I like the little have a nice day smiley faces.
I'm not sure if that goes into aggressive wrestling or not, but good sportsmanship, we'll call it. So Fairview Sauber 3-0 over Edgerton's Dockery with 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first period of this 144-pound consolation
That
match.
1 minute consolation bracket goes fast. If you are not used to it, that first period can go very quickly.
Okay, we're going to move over to mat 2 at the 150-pound weight class.
Couple of reasons here. One, this is still in the championship bracket. Two, it is 2 different wrestlers from our viewing area. This is Octaviano of Antwerp and Judd of Fairview in bout 67 at 150 pounds.
Octavio is our second seed in this weight class, a senior at 23 and 13. Judd is a senior from Fairview at 11 and 6.
We have seen both Aiden Judd and Skylar Octaviano earlier today, so it's exciting to get to see what they'll do now.
Right now they're wrapped up tight. And the official agrees. You're still neutral.
Yep. Try that again, gentlemen.
We want you to move, not lock up. Not the whole time anyways.
When you get to college, they'll give ride time, and you can do that.
And Octavio shoots.
Octaviano, yep.
And there's the 3
There's
points.
the takedown.
Takedown.
His hips are real high, though.
Working on back points, but yeah.
Chest to chest. Come on, settle in.
Judd is fighting it as for all he's
Yep.
worth. He's not ready to give in
He's
yet.
working hard, getting back on his toes.
Octaviano 3-0. Antwerp 3-0 over Fairview. We are 45 seconds left in the first period.
3 back points awarded.
That's Antwerp 6-0 over Fairview, 6-0 over Fairview. 150 pounds, 150-pound match. We are still in the championship round. 25 seconds left in the period. Antwerp trying to break down Fairview, but they're high. Trying to push down.
Yep, he's got his shoulders above his hips now. That's a good way to do it.
Working on back points.
Just about got it.
5, 4,
Yep, Judd working hard to stay
3,
mobile.
2, 1, and Judd avoids the pin.
4 back points awarded. Octaviano leads 10-0.
10-0 going into the second period. Antwerp over Fairview. Fairview chooses neutral. He is not going to defer because he may not get to
another
the third period. He wants to at least give himself a chance at this takedown. Fairview and Antwerp both neutral. Antwerp up 10-0. Fairview really needs this takedown.
We're going to stay with Octaviano and Judd. However, we will be keeping an eye on mat 1. That is Hicksville's Campbell and Edgerton's Peyton, and we'll probably be headed there next.
They're still working things out.
Some stuff. They're working on some stuff.
Okay, we are on back points with Antwerp, and that should be the end of the match.
4 back
go
points
ahead and move
awarded,
over.
17-0. That is the technical fall.
And we're going to quickly move over to mat 1.
Yep.
Consolation round at 150. Hicksville's Campbell and Edgerton's Peyton.
Yes. Consolation bout number 68.
We got aces on the other one, too.
Okay. And we will be keeping an eye on mat 2. Depending on how things go, we may be showing you Hicksville's Right and Wayne Trace's Hirschberger after this one.
But right now we are at the consolation match. 150-pound bout. Hicksville's Campbell over Edgerton's Peyton. 0-0. 20 seconds left in this first consolation period. They are both still neutral.
And after a lot of years of covering 4 or 5 Hicksville wrestlers, it's kind of a problem to have to get.
Okay, end of the first period. A consolation. That first period goes so fast at just a minute long. Beginning
Hicksville
of the second
defers.
period, we are still 0-0. Hicksville defers.
Edgerton takes down.
Edgerton down, Hicksville up. We are at the beginning of the second period of the consolation match, 150. Edgerton comes out incredibly aggressive. They want those points. All he has to do is pop that. Oh, pop the head, and Edgerton's got his reversal, but Hicksville's not giving it easy. Hicksville's Campbell is trying to maintain control, We're a minute and a half into the second period.
We're 30 seconds into the second period.
Yeah, we're at a minute and a half on the clock.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what you said.
I know what I meant. Everybody should know what I mean if they can see it on the clock.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, can they
Brian's
see
got
the
it.
clock? Okay, that's good.
That's why we have a cameraman, to keep me honest. But don't tell him that. He may be my brother, but he's not supposed to keep me honest, right? He's supposed to be on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Hicksville's Campbell still on top, still in control over Edgerton's Peyton. We are still 0-0. 1 minute left in the second period of this consolation match. Very evenly matched, very evenly matched. Very evenly matched. Again, Noah Campbell of Hicksville is a sophomore with a record of 6-13. Brett Peyton of Edgerton is a sophomore, 5-25. On the other
Hicksville's
mat,
right on the other mat was pinned by Fairview's Hirschberger.
Wayne Trace's.
Wayne Trace's Hirschberger. I am sorry, they changed that board really fast. That was about 69.
Okay, we are still 0-0.
Hicksville's Campbell working on some back points. And there's the pin. 8 seconds left in the second period, so a pin time of 2 minutes and 52 seconds. We're going to stay on mat 1. It looks like we have Hicksville's Bauer with an Ayersville, No. There we go. An Ayersville Ankeny.
Okay, with that win, Campbell moves to the consolation finals. The worst
Very nice.
Campbell can do is 4th place in this tournament.
Hicksville's, this is match number 70, weight class 157. Hicksville's Bauer and Ayersville's Ankeny.
Ankeny is our first seed in this tournament, a sophomore with a record of 31-10.
Levi Ankeny. Levi, I believe, is state ranked right now.
Shea Bauer is a senior, 13-10. With Ankeny's takedown, it's 3-0, Ankeny over Bauer. 7-0, Ayersville over Hicksville. And they are almost out of bounds. Okay, 7-0.
I heard back points being counted.
Yep.
4 are being awarded, so that's 11-0. Remember, 15 points is a technical fall.
Yep, and we still have 30 seconds left in this first period. Ayersville's Ankeny, 11-0 over Hicksville's Bauer. Ankeny really trying to break down Bauer and get this pin. Again, Ankeny is our first seed of this tournament. Bauer's working hard to avoid any more points this period. 1-0. That is the end of the first period. We are ready to begin the second period. Ankeny 11-0 over Bauer. Ayersville over.
And we might have a conditioning issue here. Bauer's taped up that knee pretty good, but he's looking tired.
Well, and he's the one who had the knee issue in his first match,
Yep.
remember? Where they came out and did
They've taped him up pretty well.
They did a patella assessment to make sure that that kneecap wasn't moving too much. Okay, beginning of the second period, Ayersville down, Hicksville on top, Hicksville in control.
Yep. Ayersville electing to try for that escape.
We are 11-1 at the beginning of the second period. Ayersville's almost got the escape. He's facing him, but he does need to either break the hold or flip around back if he wants the reversal.
He's
which
just
he's
about
almost
got it.
there. That
Ref
should
is
be
making
it.
sure we know. There it is, yep.
That's the reversal. That's 13-0,
And he's counting back
there's back
points.
points. We're done right
Yep,
now.
we're just going to see if it's going to be a pin or a fall.
Yep. It's either a tech fall by points or Ankeny's going to get the pin that he's been trying so hard for.
I think it's going to be that tech fall. He just doesn't quite have that second shoulder. There it is. 17-0, that's the tech fall.
So 17-0, Ayersville's Ankeny over Hicksville's Bauer.
We are going to stay on mat 1. We've got another Hicksville wrestler coming up. And we will continue to follow Shea Bauer in the consolation bracket.
We're even staying at 157, aren't
Yes,
we?
this is Hicksville's Schimler and Ayersville's Dunn. In the consolation bracket, this is match 72. Fairview's Hill, who are still in their championship bracket at 165. So I will keep an eye on that.
In this championship bracket, you want me to go
Survey says our cameraman is asking a good question.
Yeah.
We're going to go cover the championship bracket. So this is actually going to be match 74 at
Is our first seat. Carter Hill is a senior at 16-4 from Fairview. Baron Graber is a senior and his record is 16-12 from Hicksville.
So we'll see.
And this is one of those really small weight classes.
Which is odd. Usually 165 is pretty packed.
This is a weight class of 5 wrestlers.
Okay. Just a little different. I'm just used to midweights being well stocked, I suppose.
Yep. So we are a minute into the first period. It is 0-0. Hicksville's Graber. 0-0 with Fairview's Hill.
All right, we are in neutral position. Still 30 seconds on the clock. No points yet. Hicksville's Hill, or Fairview's Hill going for the knee. Graber holding on, going top shelf. We're going to go over to mat 1 where Hicksville's Schimler just about has that pin. Racking up some back points. Awarded 4 back points. Hicksville's Graber got his first takedown as well as we go into the second period. We have an excellent cameraman who's helping us out today, keeping us on our toes.
As an update at the 157 consolation match, Hicksville's Schimler and Ayersville's Dunn 7-7, and we are a minute into the second period. And you got to see his back points, and now Ayersville is in control. Hicksville's trying to work his way out.
Hicksville's Baron Graber here at 165 in the championship maintains control. He leads 3-0 as we are 20 seconds into the second period. We are going to stop here for a potentially unsafe hold and reset. Referee says, gentlemen, let's do that again.
We are still 7-7 with Schimmeler and Dunn.
Fairview's Hill just about has the reverse. Graber is real high.
He is way too high. All Hill really needs to do is pop his head. Ooh, now that looks
That's
promising.
better.
Work it
Settle
out.
in.
Walk it. Walk it. No, walk it over. Walk it over. Walk it over. Too high.
Nope.
Way too high.
Nope. And we're back.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah. 3-0, Hicksville's Graber over Fairview's Hill. 30 seconds left in the second period. Both wrestlers are high. And I'm not seeing a lot of progress here.
No, not a lot of movement. 9, 8, tappers out. 3, 2, 1, and we are headed into the third period.
On the other mat, Dunn has taken a sizable lead over Hicksville's Schimmeler. Ayersville's Dunn 13-7 with a minute left in the third period.
We started in neutral position here in period 3. Fairview elected for neutral. He's just about got the takedown. Oh, okay. Takedown 3 for Graber. There's the breakdown. Keep going. Come on. Just about got it. He's almost got that second shoulder.
Okay, on our other mat, Dunn of Ayersville defeats Schimmeler from Hicksville.
Graber's just about got it.
Hold it. He's got to hold it. He's got to hold it.
Ref awards 4 back points. Hicksville's coach wants to talk about it.
Yeah, Hicksville's coach really wanted that pin, but I think
it wasn't there yet.
It wasn't there, and they were really out of bounds.
They were very out of bounds.
I think the official might have even given them a little leeway.
Because he thought it was close, too.
Yep. So I don't think Hicksville's coach has anything to complain about. Okay, we are 10-0. Hicksville's Graber over Fairview's Hill, 10-0. 30 seconds left in the third period at the 165 championship weight. And Graber is dominant when you realize Hill is the first seat.
Okay.
Hill is 16-4, first seat. So the fact that Graber is up this far, go Baron.
3, 2, 1. And Hicksville's Baron Graber has just upset Carter Hill.
Graber is guaranteed a first or second place in this tournament with that win.
There we go.
Way to go, Baron.
Helmke. We're going to stay on mat 2 at 175 weight class in the championship bracket and get another look at Tinora's Helmke. He is wrestling Ayersville's McCoy on bout 76.
Again, Aiden Helmke is our first seat, senior, 23-3 from Tinora. Wydell McCoy is also a senior, 20-15 record.
I'm not really sure. Okay. We're counting back points.
Hell yeah. Helmke is up at 7-0. He should have at least
4
3.
more
He's
been
got 4.
issued.
So
11
there's
to nothing.
11-0 in the first period with only 45 seconds
Off
into
the clock.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's either going to be a tech fall in the first period or it's going to be a pin. Helmke's very dominant.
Yep,
He
and Helmke
deserves-
wants that pin. He's working hard for
He
it.
deserves his first seat. 1 minute into it, and
There it is.
it's exactly a 1 minute pin time.
Yep.
So Helmke moves on to the championship round.
And we are going to stay on mat 2. Hicksville's Fleming and Wayne Trace's Miller at the 175-pound weight class, match 78 in the consolation bracket.
Daniel Fleming of Hicksville is a senior, record of 12-16.
And Brennan Miller of Wayne Trace is a freshman, record of 6-13.
Takedown Miller, 3. We are halfway through this first period of this consolation match. Miller of Wayne Trace up 3-0 over Fleming of Hicksville. They are fairly evenly matched. We're not seeing a lot of movement underneath yet. Miller of Wayne Trace trying to break down Fleming of Hicksville. Fleming just trying to keep his 4 points together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the
End
tap.
of the first period of this consolation match. Heading into the second period, it is Wayne Trace's Miller up 3-0.
Wayne
over
Trace's
Hicksville's
choice.
Fleming.
Wayne Trace's coach says to defer. Hicksville's coach says down, I think.
Well, the wrestler chose down. Hicksville's coach said up.
Okay. I think Hicksville's coach said, I was about to say, I thought he said neutral.
Neutral.
But whatevs.
But
Ultimately, the person that the referee listens to is the wrestler.
yeah, the wrestler has to decide what they're doing. The coach can give advice, recommendations, but it's the wrestler's choice. I think Wayne Trace may. Oh, Hicksville. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, Wayne Trace is settling in.
Yeah, he's
Hicksville's
got one shoulder. It's just the question of if he's got the second one.
Hicksville's got to keep wiggling. Got to keep wiggling. Miller of Wayne Trace has at least got back points. 4 back points. Miller of Wayne Trace up 7-0 over Fleming of Hicksville. 7-0.
There will be a short break after bout 86 prior to the Consi semifinals. There'll be a short break after bout 86, and then we'll go into the Consi semifinals.
Tournament announcement was we'll take a short break after bout 86, about 10 bouts from now, for a short break to give the wrestlers their 45 minutes rest period, which is required by the OHSAA before we begin the consolation rounds. This quarterfinals of the consolation rounds. And as we well know, some of the consolation finals are already moving up. So we are moving along quickly, is what that says. Okay, at this 175-pound bout, Wayne Trace's Miller, 11-2 over Hicksville's Fleming at the end of the second period. Miller of Wayne Trace up 9 points going into the third period. Okay, it's all or nothing here. We are in the final period. 11-2. Wayne Trace's Miller over Hicksville's Fleming. With that reversal, it's 14-2. It is a 12-point match. Wayne Trace's Miller only needs 3 points.
Any back points, and that's it.
Yep. And that's what he's working on right now.
And there it is. 4 back points. We're done.
So Miller, Wayne Trace over Fleming of Hicksville.
There's the tech fall. We will stay on mat number 2. We're going to have Fairview's McStutes and Ayersville's Burner at the match number 80, the 190-pound weight class championship match. Or not championship match, excuse me, championship bracket.
Cole McStutes is a senior from Fairview. He is our second seed at this weight class with a record of 18-3. Eli Burner is a junior from Ayersville with a record of 12-7.
Says that Ayersville did something they shouldn't have.
One penalty
Brian
point.
says he thinks it was a forearm to the face.
1 penalty point. So Fairview 1, Ayersville 0. We are still in the first period.
All right, Ayersville shoots. Goes for the knee.
Yeah, but Again, we are still neutral with a minute left in this first period. Come on, gentlemen. Okay, take the other leg. Take the other leg.
Yep, come on, sweep the leg. Can do it, it's right there. And we're out.
Yep, the officials really worried about that wooden gym floor when they were on.
Well, we've seen how many? We've seen 3 matches now that have absolutely ended up on it. 10 seconds remain in the first period. And that is the end of the first. McStutes leads with his 1 penalty point.
1-0.